New Delhi, India and Saudi Arabia have decided to further expand their bilateral defense ties through military exchanges and training courses. Exploring defense industrial collaborations and procurements, as part of New Delhi's continuing upward trajectory in military ties with the Gulf countries. This came after Royal Saudi Land Forces Commander, General Fahd bin Abdullah Mohammed Al-Mutair held significant discussions with Army Chief General M Naravane, among others, on Tuesday. This is the first ever visit by a serving Royal Saudi Land Forces commander to India and marks the deepening defense cooperation between the two countries. Gen Naravane had gone to Saudi Arabia in December 2020, the first time that an Indian Army chief visited the country, a senior officer said. The bilateral relationship has grown because of common interests in economic prosperity, eliminating the scourge of terrorism and mitigating the effects of climate change. Defense diplomacy forms one of the major tenets of the overall relationship, he added. India is also in discussions with countries like Saudi Arabia and UAE to export BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles, which have a strike range of 290 kilometers, and the Akash air defense missiles, which have an interception range of 25 kilometers, as was reported by TOI earlier. On Tuesday, the top Saudi military officer was also briefed by the Army Design Bureau on the current capabilities and competencies of the Indian defense industry and the indigenous military systems inducted by the Indian Armed Forces, ranging from missiles, drones and counter-drone systems to helicopters, specialist vehicles and radio systems. The discussions also included the areas of collaboration that are feasible with the Indian industry to meet requirements of the Royal Saudi Land Forces. He was also given a presentation on the Indian government's policy initiatives and enabling provisions for the defense industry, the startup ecosystem being facilitated, and the various niche technologies being developed in conjunction with startups and technology incubation with the academia, another official said. The expanding bilateral defense ties saw India and Saudi Arabia conduct their first ever naval exercise called Al-Muhid al-Hind in August last year. It had come soon after the Indian Navy had also conducted the Zed Talwar exercise with the UAE Navy off the coast of Abu Dhabi. Earlier in March, the IAF had taken part with Sukhoi 30 MKI fighters and C-17 Globemaster III aircraft in a major multi-nation air combat exercise called Desert Flag in the UAE. Air forces from the US, France, South Korea, UAE, Saudi Arabia and Bahrain also took part in the exercise. The UAE Air Force, incidentally, has been providing support through its Airbus MRTT refueling aircraft to IAF new Rafale fighters on their over 7,000 flight to India from France.